Welcome back to another Bitcoin price update. We are here on the 8-hour chart on the BTC USD. And of course, Bitcoin is starting to make a move to the upside. It is starting to pump. So let's start by bringing back the lines that I traced in the last Bitcoin update. This one I'm gonna remove because it's not relevant anymore. All right, so this yellow trend line has been working as a strong resistance. So whenever the Bitcoin price reaches close or touches this trend line, it immediately comes back down. So are we going to see this the same way here, or are we going to break this trend line and find support above to finally pump and recover all these levels to 30K? This little path here, I swear I didn't change it. It is looking quite appropriate, and it seems like we face some resistance here. We are coming back down a little bit, and probably we could reach this trend line maybe in the weekend, maybe on Monday. At least that's what I expect. So unless the Bitcoin price really falls below this level here, this Fibonacci, let me zoom in a little bit so we can see properly. Okay, so if we fall below the 618, so 20,600, then things start to not look so good for Bitcoin, of course. Besides that, I want to trace the trend line. So from this bottom to this bottom. So I just want to have this line in case Bitcoin breaks down. We know that things are looking really bad. So support levels that we should pay attention to would be the 618, so around here, and also the 21,900, but we would have to close above 22 level or 21,900. Then things will get very interesting and we will see the test here. Is Bitcoin gonna break above this trend line and stay above, or we are just testing here and finally dropping? So what we have here would be a situation where this could be a short opportunity. I still haven't decided if I'm going to short at this price. So just below 24,000, we have this Fibonacci extension, and this will be the real decision time. We are approaching it. If Bitcoin cannot push above, well, it will just go sideways. I don't expect the price to just fall like this. I think it needs a little push above before it can actually fall further. And bringing back the 8-hour chart, I want to talk about the volume, because the volume is essential to understand what is going on with Bitcoin. On this little drop here, the volume was pretty average, so nothing special here. But this one, then yes, we saw a big spike on the volume, a lot of forced liquidations around this level. We found a local bottom, but Bitcoin could not push above. And this was the second time that Bitcoin fell with a very high volume, but the actual bottom was with a very low volume. So that's why I do believe Bitcoin has another leg to go down. So anyway, for today's recap, if Bitcoin can hold above 21,000, it still looks really good. It really doesn't matter if Bitcoin falls down a little bit, it goes up a little bit. It really doesn't change the direction of this pump. And I think we are going to retest this trend line either way, and then we will see the truth of the movement. If Bitcoin is actually going to recover these levels, or if Bitcoin is just crashing back down for the final capitulation movement. This will be very exciting, and I will make more updates, especially if the Bitcoin price moves in a very strong direction, in a very meaningful direction. If tomorrow the price just stays the same, for me there's no point making another Bitcoin analysis, because everything I said today is still valid for tomorrow. Does that make sense? I hope so. Anyway, smash that like button, and I will see you in the next Bitcoin update.